sure y'all give permission to record so I could sell this on the dark web. No.
Oh, yeah. OnlyFans.
We starting off like that.
Yo, hey, shit happened, and it's happening right now.
What up?
What? Do I see the Big Al get faded shirt?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Big Al.
Yo, that's dope.
Yeah, we were just talking about it.
I see my boy dropping merch, remodeling the shop.
Big moves.
Can I get some money?
Yeah, I know, huh? Let me hold some Big Al shit.
Let me borrow a t-shirt.
Hey, I'm not even gonna like start the episode in any other way. This is how it's gonna start, just so Big Al knows what's up.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Oh, I see you got the hands on though.
Hey, always.
Hey,
I worked in the morning. Hey, that's a clean one. Is that the Orange County one?
Yes, sir.
I know which one it is.
Hey,
that's crazy.
I know which one it is. That's what's up, bro. How you been, Ant? Nice to have you on the show today, bro.
Yo, I appreciate being here, man. I'm all right, man. I'm good. Honestly,
that's good to hear.
Honestly, I'm happy to be here. I'm thankful to just be alive and be well, and I'm just thankful, bro. That's really all I could say. I'm grateful.
That's a good place to be, bro. That's a good place to be.
So how about y'all, man? What's up?
Feel me? You
guys talk Kanye thing in the message.
No, board. I think FaZe is mad at me because the Kanye thing.
I saw that, and then you were hitting him with the memes, and he wasn't feeling.
Nah, hey, Kanye West.
Don't say it.
So just so you guys know, I used to rap back in the day, dog. So, so like every single time I got anybody to listen to me, I would spit to them. You know, whether they wanted to hear it or not, they were gonna hear it.
Yeah.
And in that documentary that just dropped, well, I don't know if it just dropped. I just seen it yesterday, but the way he was, that's how I felt like I was, dog. Like, except for he pursued it. He's definitely, obviously I wasn't that talented as far as his production wise. Dude was amazing producer and shit.
It still is.
Very amazing producer. And he started spitting, and nobody give him the time of day, dog. So he wasn't gonna take that. It would have been easy for him just to be like, you know what, I make enough money on my beats. But nah, he was gonna produce, dog. And there's something about that story that's super inspirational to me. Whatever happens with all the drama, I don't care about that, because all I like is the story behind his success and how he never gave up and never let no puto tell him that, you know.
And then he joined the Illuminati. No, switch.
I'll just say this about Kanye, and I stand behind this. And me and my wife, we've gone back and forth over this discussion a few times, because she's very pro, like, against domestic violence, against women being battered, abusive relationships type thing, right? So, in my honest opinion, and this has been me being dead serious, I feel like Kanye West is a man of God, and that's why the world rejects him. And that's how I honestly feel. Like, if you look at anybody who's separated or like broke up or distanced themselves from the Kardashians, like, yo, they always get shit on. Like, that's a family with money, man. Money can a lot, you know?
Yeah, they're powerful.
No, and full disclosure, my thing about him being dramatic has obviously nothing to do with his relationship with her. Like, I know most people would think about that when I say, oh, he's a drama queen. It's not even about that. I mean, that's just the cherry on top. They're both dramatic queens. Let's just be honest about it. And not like in a bad way, just the reality. Like, this should be, it is what it is. I don't know who's right, who's wrong, because you don't know who to point at when you look at them, right? But
you see how
his personality. I don't like his energy. He's a drainer. He says things. He does things. You're listening to the story that he's telling you on TV that you're paying to watch. Like, you can't base yourself off of that. That's what I see. That's why I can't watch that.
So it happened. It's all the way from 1998. Way his homie started recording his life because he already knew that he was going to blow up. He had that much. He knew that he was that good. that there was no way that he wasn't going to succeed. So he started recording himself since 1998, dog, and then just followed his life ever since then, and just knew. He just knew.
Yeah.
All I want to know is, can we just know, and can we hear a bar or two, Mister? I used to rap.
Oh, okay. You want to hear a bar?
I'd rather talk about that. Let's do that.
Okay.
What you got, Fades?
Damn, it's on the spot. I'm prepared.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Hey, but nevertheless, look, I'm from that place where the kings originated, a Kansas City native, so I gotta stay creative. My mind is so animated, gang affiliated, make all these putos hated. I'm taking over all these locations with my gauging, with lots of patience. Amazing, amazing. My verses are blazing. My heart starts racing when Spider brings that bass in. So you can stop all that fussing. There's really no discussion. My cousin's not budging. He's bringing his guns in. So use wisely your word selection. Vest for protection or I'm caving your chested. Get tu putito, te pongo en esta lista y téngalo por cierto que te mojo la camisa. Meto algo en tu panza and no, not a pizza. I'm talking about a bala from a 9mm.
Hey, the bilingual flow.
Yo, all I'm saying
bars.
Is talk bad about Kanye anymore, because it sounds like my boy will roll up, break your cage in, shoot you a couple times while Speedy drops that bass line.
Spider.
I'm ready.
Our Spider.
Yeah,
Spider.
my primo Spider, like he was always the engine. He what?
You shared his beats with me before.
Yeah. He's dope. Like back in the day when I was young and I would just watch him. Like everything was 100% original. There was nothing sampled. Yeah. He never put a sample in. Like everything started from the
scratch.
The Metrodome.
Simon.
Hey,
it's
boom around. Here to pull the balloon out.
He put in the everything from the hi-hats to the everything, the bass line, everything.
That's hard.
Multiple tracks. So back then it was like Fruity Loops or maybe even I think it was Fruity Loops back then. But
if he was doing everything from scratch, he was doing it on Propeller. It was like this Propeller. No, so Propeller was the brand that made different whatever they're called. I can't even remember anymore. But they're the ones.
You got flows too?
I don't have flows no more. Let's be honest about it. No, I'm not. I ain't gonna drop no bars like.
Is this a versus battle?
Not even at all.
What you battle me back?
I haven't rapped in like 38 years, and I'm not even 38. Let's just leave it at that. No, but I did more of the production piece, and that's why, like, when you were talking about Kanye, like, I'm not taking anything away from his ability to do what he does. Hell of a talented dude. I just don't like him. Full disclosure, and it takes a lot for me to say I don't like someone. There's like 3 people in the world I probably don't like. He just happens to be one of them. It's not even that I don't like him. I can't be a fan. I'm not a fan of anyone.
His energy.
I don't like his energy. He's a drainer.
He's not your vibe.
He's not my vibe. That's just it.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like watch him or follow him either. I just watch, like, you can't help but to see social media kill his character, you know?
Yeah, that's messed up too. I don't like that either.
We all know how social media is. Look at what happened to coronavirus. I don't know, because we're so worried about the war on Russia now.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden,
I know.
Just gone. It just disappeared. Like,
we're like easily influenced, way too easy.
Now there's all these, like, look at my Facebook right now is filled with all these bomb ass looking Ukraine females holding rifles, looking like they're doing a photo shoot at a bomb shelter. Like, what the fuck? Like, get out of here.
No.
That'll get some views though, ain't it?
Man.
Hey, but
all I know is, listen, real talk. I had to set down my PlayStation account for a little bit because I don't want the army to see my skills on Call of Duty and try to recruit.
Some drone attacks. Nah, they're gonna be doing it like that. I hear that they put kids, like they put young kids, not kids, but like 12 through like 14, 15. Well, I guess there's all kids, but like they start training them at a young ass age for that, so that when they become 18, they can join the military and do drone strikes. That's what I hear. But
they're like tech geniuses by that point, basically within that field. That's crazy.
Hey, hold on. Before we go any further, my son made the honor roll.
I've seen that. Hey,
my son. Can you believe that shit?
Hey, congrats to him.
Hey,
Congrats to you, your family. That's dope, man. That's
I
good
was
for
like,
him.
huh?
That's super dope.
I'm about to get a DNA test because I don't believe that. You can, not Mike, my other son. He'll never make the honor roll, but just
You never
but
know.
he could throw a football and he could throw a baseball and he could do all that. But my other one, dog, that's crazy. That's something I would never. I don't know, dog. I just never went to school enough to be, to even get there.
I didn't even make the role.
Yeah.
Less the honor.
You almost made that pro, ain't it?
The
Growing
only
up.
honor I knew was your honor.
Yeah, no
Your
shit.
honor. That was more of a plea than a role.
Yeah.
But nah, that was crazy. Nah, but yeah, to go back to what you guys were talking, I just thought I had to mention that before.
Oh, that's
I
super
forgot
dope.
to mention.
Definitely have to mention that.
Yo, that's dope, man. I've been keeping my kids home a lot lately, actually. And the school's been really cool about it, man. Like, I was expecting them to try to give me drama because they're always so in your business. Like, it's not your or something. And I guess that's kind of cool because the truth is there are kids out there that do need looked after.
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, like, I guess I'm thankful that they so nosy, but at the same time, I was thankful that they weren't, and they just let my family kind of just do what we needed to do to just kind of regroup and just reconnect and just spend time with one another.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Sometimes it's just the situation is needed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're all human at the end of the day. Whoever's working in those offices at the school, like the truth is they've gone through ups and downs too. And sometimes family is what you need. You know what I mean? So can't talk about that.
So how you feeling, carnal?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Man.
How's the recovery?
I feel good, man. I ran into my cousin today. And I haven't seen him in a long time, man. And he kind of went through up and downs. And he went back to Cali, and Cali chewed him up and spit him out. And he came back this way. And it was really good to see him, man, because he's doing so well. And he's a big guy, right? And I'm not a big guy. And as soon as he seen me, I started honking. I was like, yo, cuz, woo, like across the parking lot, right? And he's like, oh, what's up, cuz? I was like, what's up? And I jump out. And when I walked up to him, he gave me the biggest hug and lifted me so far off the ground.
Oh, shit.
It hurt me.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, bro, you're hurting me. He's like, ha, ha, ha. I'm like, no, like I just had surgery. You're hurting me. And he's like,
oh shit.
I'm like, damn, man. I ain't gonna lie. Aside from that, like I've been feeling good. I slowly started cutting on Thursday.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one haircut Thursday and just see how I feel. And then I scheduled 3 for Friday just to keep seeing how I felt. Then I ran 5 on Saturday. And then I was like, oh, I'm good. So I ran an open day today. My Sundays tend to be a little bit slower, but I knocked 9 out. Dang. So I feel like I'm there again. You know what I mean? Like it was fun listening to all my clients today and just like catching up with them. A lot of them reached out to me during,
Todos greñudos, ¿no? Todos pinches greñudos by this point.
Hey, some of them came with some fucked up girl backs from barbers around here.
With some pushbacks.
Yeah, so it was cool. Like we were laughing, and I don't know. It's weird. It like made me appreciate them a little bit more having that time apart, but being able to come back. Yeah. And I think it made them appreciate me a little bit more too, because some of them went and got fucked up.
Yeah.
And realized
hell yeah.
They got it good. Because I keep my books pretty closed off. Like if I wouldn't fuck with you in real life, the chances are you're probably never gonna sit in my chair. And I'm just like that. And I've always been like that from day one. And I've always been able to provide for my family with making that choice and never really having to just accept anything other than what feels right. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just cool, man. It was.
I wonder what that would be like. I don't know. I've never cut anybody's hair that I don't get along with. What about you, Ivy Mac? You ever cut somebody's hair that you don't like?
Usually family or friends. So it's always
me too.
I thought you were saying because it's people that you don't like. You're like, yeah, usually my family and friends.
No.
I was gonna say, damn, I be Mac.
Don't be putting me on the spot like that. No,
That's fine.
no, it's the opposite. I've never cut like a random ass individual. I mean, I have, but it's because a family member knew them and they're like, hey, this is this person. Hung out, have a beer, cut his hair.
Yeah.
Hey, so tell us a story like that. Like, was there somebody that you were like, man, FTP? FTP means fuck that poto.
Man, honestly, I've only cut people like literally like I've only cut dope people, so that's how I kept all my clients. But when I was in a shop and they used to hate on me because I only took appointments, right? And
Always?
even if I had nobody in my chair and there was a walk-in, if he wanted to sit in my chair, he had to sit in that lobby and book with me through the app. And that's how I was doing them because I didn't want to just cut anybody. But there's been times where people have booked appointments with me and not shown up or shown up late like it ain't shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I've had to tell people like, hey, bro, like this ain't working for me. Kind of like a relationship, man.
Yeah,
And
it is.
And
It's
dudes get sour like you're really a bitch, really breaking up with them. No, and I'm not calling all women bitches. I'm just speaking. I'm gonna own that. I'm gonna own that with the I statement. I as in I am the bitch in this situation. But I've had to tell people like, hey, bro, like the vibe's off, man. Like I want you to be able to get a service where you enjoy the company, and it's both ways, So no offense, but there's other barbers here you could get with or whatever, but you ain't sitting here.
Damn.
And I think there has to be a level of respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a good way.
I'll tell you a story one time. I was working at this barber shop and it's an all black barber shop. Like I was the only Mexican or only other non-black in the shop, right? Sorry to anybody listening if black is not the proper term, but where I come from, that's what we say. So anyways, so a lot of people were hesitant to set with me because they were blacks coming in to get cut by their own people. And because their own people understand your people, you grew up with it, like, blah, blah, blah. Well, there was a lot of Hispanics that would come to that shop. And for some reason, a lot of older Hispanics kind of have different vibes when it comes to
Morenos.
Interrace mingling like that. And so when I started there, like I started just getting booked with paisas. Like they were lining up, like literally they would come like 7 deep.
Everybody steal?
Yeah, bro, I was cutting everybody.
The whole roofing crew, ain't
it? Hey, anyway, I don't look at so I was cutting this little Hispanic kid, and he came in, he had an appointment and someone had to have booked it for him. He might have been like 9 or 10. And anyways, when I called the name for the appointment, he just stood up, just came to the chair. I was like, okay. And he told me what kind of haircut he wanted. So I'm like cutting his hair and like we're talking and I'm just, I have kids, so it's not like I can't relate to the little guy. But anyways, his sister came into the shop, bro, and like brought him like I don't know, I can't forget what the word is, like when you can't breathe.
An inhaler?
An inhaler. Brought him an inhaler. But when she came in, bro, she was wearing like this little sundress, right?
Ooh.
Had everybody looking. She was looking like
it's a no in the shop.
She was looking bomb. And I was in the second chair. So she walked in and she just handed it to him and walked out. So it was real brief, right? Well, I finished cutting the kid and she's not back yet. So I just have him set by the pool table and tell him like, hey, you can play pool, whatever,
Oh, now you're being nice to him.
Hey, so
like what you want? You want something to drink? I got you. It don't matter. Whatever you want. Just tell your sister that I took care of you.
This other dude sits down and I wasn't gonna cut him. But I said I would because he just wanted a lineup. And I was like, all right, I could get you in real quick before my client,
Yeah.
So I started doing this dude's lineup, right? and he's like, hey man, can you put some lines in my eyebrow? And I was like, yeah, I could put a couple lines in your eyebrow. He's like, how much you gonna charge me? I'm like, I could just tell he's like broke. He's asking all the broke questions.
Oh yeah.
And I just, that's why I don't even see what I'm saying. That's why I don't just let randoms in my chair, you know? But anyways, so I'm going to put lines in his brows. He wants 2 on this side, right? So I tap one in and I'm getting ready to tap the other one. And here comes that little boy's sister again in the sundress. But this time she walked clear across the barber shop all the way to the bathroom in the back. And I cut that fool's whole eyebrow off.
I already knew it.
I knew it.
I already knew it.
That motherfucker is.
Bro, I finished up and he was so mad, but I thought we handled it, and it was his fault. He turned his head. This dude came back and fought me in front of everybody in the barbershop.
What?
Like 20 minutes later, he must have went outside, sat in the car, smoked, thought about it, and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go whip this dude's ass. And
he's probably embarrassed. He's like, I gotta make it seem like it wasn't my fault.
Man, I feel bad because all them brothers in that shop like me, bro. And that dude caught the shit into the stick quickly, but
he got jumped.
That was like my only like real conflict ever behind the chair. And honestly, it wasn't even my fault. It wasn't like bad vibes with me and the person. It was he turned to look at something and God took his eyebrow for it.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it was.
He was probably married.
Hey,
yeah. He had to go home and explain that shit. So he's like, right. Do I explain that this is how it happened, or that I just fought some dude because he fucked me up? I'll take the fought some dude because he fucked me up part.
Hey, but by the time he left that barbershop, I'm sure that was the last of his worries. That pinche ojo todo hinchado, no?
He was beat up, bro.
Yeah, I know.
They beat him up. And he's lucky, bro, because one of the barbers were gonna take off on him with one of the pool sticks, bro.
La chingada.
I was like, nah, man, like relax, man, chill out, you know. And
yeah,
but when you're working in a shop, there's that family vibe, and it kind of feels like this is everybody's house, and you protect it, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm the same way. I would do the same thing.
What'd you say?